Well, it's a beautiful Friday morning. As you're going to watch the next video, it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, and probably that's a good thing. Uh, the following video next week, it will show you how it turned out and what I ended up getting, which is quite a step up. So it's been a search for efficiency. What I find that I've been doing, I've been spending so much time with the chainsaw and lugging brush and all of this equipment sitting idle that I had to retool just a little bit, and it allowed me to use all of the equipment on my jobs. So I'll do a video next week and I'll show how it all lays out and the changes that I'm making that make it much more efficient for me and a lot less physically demanding. Okay? We'll see you then.
The 28th of September. So it's 23 days since the spill on the motorcycle in my hand. I'm going to say I'm back. I'm probably 80% back. Most of my mobility. If I was to try to do a push-up, I would collapse on my face. I don't have the strength in that position. And then a few other things. I notice if I take the radio remote and I go to change the channel with this finger, there's weakness there. So there's still, I think it's some scar tissue. So it's coming back. Anyway, I won't get into any stories, but my motorcycling from here on out will be by myself. Just can't take the risk of what happened. Changed my life. I got to wait many times in the last few years. I saw things that should never have happened. Shook my head, but this one got me. So that's the end of that. What I'm doing today, I'm going to take a little ride up to Norton, New Brunswick. I'm on the search for efficiencies. I guess, when I had my motorcycles scattered all over the country, Orlando or Phoenix or Vancouver Island, it was about efficiencies of traveling. So I'm kind of entering the third season back in big swing time, I guess you call it. And I see the need to upgrade a little bit for some efficiencies. The issue sometimes is age. I said, okay, I'm 67, still relatively young, healthy man for business, as long as I'm having fun. But when you make these investments, you've got to sort of look at it and say, I need to be healthy, to be able to run the gear and pay for it. So I'm going up looking at something that may be next year or the year after, as some of my other stuff gets paid off. The lease to own things get paid down. Then I'm going to move into something that probably can help me. I know where the majority of my work is, what type of work I should say, and where it takes the best out of me. So there's a couple of things I can do. Nothing major, but just efficiencies and equipment size to make that part of it easier. It's. I don't think if I kept going the way I was going, I don't think I would survive physically with the way I've been doing things. So we'll discuss that a little bit later. But anyway, I'm on my way now. I'm feeling good. I'm going to go up and have a look at a piece of equipment. Then I booked myself a room, a suite down in Alma. So I'm going to kind of take a back way. I'm going to head sort of towards Fredericton and then swing the St. John way and have a look down there and then go down sort of Alma, which is that Hopewell Rocks area down there. I'm going to stay overnight down there and have a good meal at a nice restaurant, hopefully, and a good sleep in a nice room.
So here's what I drove up here for, or rode up here, I should say. I'm looking at this trailer and loader, and this can be towed behind the truck. It has its own power pack, its own engine here. It's got a winch on the top, you know, for if I was falling trees, I could winch them out in behind someone's house, and then the loader. But I don't really want this trailer. Like, this trailer can go behind my tractor if I was cutting in the woods. But I've got so much stuff now. My idea is that I just want to really be able to go in to a job, cut the trees down, winch the stuff next to me, and then load it. So I just talked to the dealer home, and this could be very easily, like, you picture the cab of the truck, my Ford right back there. So that valve bank would have to be moved, but this could sit on the truck. The loader's a little short, but it's no problem if I wanted to put an extension there of 2 feet. It's an 11 foot, but you know, my truck deck is 14 feet. So 11 feet there, 2 feet of space back there, that's 13 and a foot for give. So that's right on. It's just that when it's mounted up on my deck, I'm going to lose some reach. But as long as I can winch with that winch stuff close to me and then load quick, the tree work. So it's to be with my truck self-contained, to go in and get these trees down, get them loaded, to make myself a little more efficient. So if I wanted to, I could put a couple of feet in there, no problem. When this goes up on the truck, mounted on, these stabilizers might not reach. So it's no problem to cut those off and put a 90 there and the pad out here, the pad out there. So that'll work. Where this ratchet piece is here, and you can move your valve bank from side to side. See, this would take up room in the truck. So just what they have there, it's kind of like a sleeve. Well, this engine would go under the frame of the truck. This would be sitting up on my deck behind the cab. I would have a sleeve here down and a sleeve there down. And I just take this section out and move it into this sleeve if I'm working from this side, or move it to that side if I'm working from that side. You know, with all my brushes over there, then I come up the ladder on that side of the truck, and I just, same as my stump grinder, I just lift the lever and move the control bank from side to side. So, but I don't want this jammed into the truck. I need this space. The cab of the truck is going to be about there. I need a little, even a foot, I need a little room to work, get wrenches around. But this valve bank would either be on this side, the engine down below, hydraulic tank down below, and this would be, you know, right behind the truck. The loader sitting here, I could be standing up on the deck, working my brush from there, or wood, winching. So I think this would work. But I don't want that trailer. So they're going to see Monday if they can get me this loader alone. And then I would be interested. Okay, I'm heading home.